Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about what is the purpose of meditation, or what is meditation, how do we meditate, things like that. So if you didn't know already, I have a couple of courses on meditations, and they are the Cosmic Qigong right here and the Self-Transformation Challenge. Those are all meditations. So a lot of people think that meditation is supposed to be that you just sit in full lotus position with your hands like this and you're just supposed to go, things like that, and it's supposed to you're supposed to have your mind cleared, so you're supposed to have an empty mind during meditation, right? That's typically what people think of when they think of meditation. They think of sitting in full lotus with your hands like that or like that, and and just emptying the mind and be in sitting in emptiness, right? So that's what a lot of people think about when they think of meditation. But that particular style of meditation is only one form of meditation. So that's called, I believe that's called emptiness meditation, where you try to empty your mind. And, a lot of people say, oh, I can't meditate because I can't empty my mind. I have thoughts, thoughts constantly running through my head, things like that, so I can't meditate. And, people think, oh, it's impossible for me to meditate because my mind is so active. Well, you might not be able to do the emptiness meditation, but you most certainly can do this stuff over here. These are forms of active meditation. Even yoga, Qigong and yoga, those are active meditations. So basically, what is meditation? What is the purpose of meditation? Meditation is supposed to help you calm your mind, help you clear your mind, and the emptiness of mind is not you don't need an empty mind to meditate. An empty mind is the result of meditation. It's the result of meditation. It's not required to meditate. So there's different forms of meditation. There's you could do passive meditation, which is basically you sit there with your thoughts and try to clear your mind. That's passive meditation. You basically observe your thoughts and let them come and go, and you sit in stillness and silence, and you just sit there with your thoughts, and that's a passive meditation, where your thoughts just come and go. You're not really doing anything actively to bring yourself into an altered state or anything. You're just kind of sitting there and observing your thoughts. But so that's a meditation that I don't particularly like. I don't particularly resonate with. I need an active meditation. So there's passive meditations like that, And then there's active meditations like this stuff over here. So active meditations give you something to do. So they give you something to do with your mind and with your body, to focus on. So this is having a single point of focus. You're doing your movements and things like that. You're doing movements and you're focusing on your movements. That's also a meditation. Even if you're doing yoga and stuff like that, you're putting your body into a posture, you're breathing, you're focusing on your breathing and things like that. That's a meditation. So, I just want to kind of go over some different types of meditations. So passive meditation would be an emptiness meditation, where you try to sit and clear your thoughts, observe your thoughts, and then active meditations would be things like qigong, things like yoga, things like mantras, things like doing certain mudras, things like so mantras, mudras, qigong, yoga, and like a guided meditation would actually be an active meditation. So where you're basically trying to guide your mind towards a specific thing, that would be an active meditation. So all these tools here are meditations. Like everything that I have to offer is pretty much a meditation. We have the astrology readings, which if you get an astrology reading from me, then you will get your own personalized mantra and ritual. I give you a certain direction to face. I give you a certain element to use. So whether that's, lighting incense, putting flowers out on the table, on the altar, you could use a candle, you could use an idol, like a statue, you could use incense. So those are all the 5 elements, and those things correspond with certain with certain directions. And so if you face a certain direction and use a certain element and you chant a certain mantra, then what will happen is you will stimulate a certain planet or deity to work with you. So to give you knowledge, give you, help you out in life, and there's all kinds of ways that could help, that a certain planet could help you. But anyway, so we have mantras and rituals. And then we have also mudras. So there's mudras like, you see everybody doing this, holding their hands, on their knees and doing this stuff. That's a mudra. And so when we do certain mudras with our hands, that means that we are connecting certain energy centers. So, in my program here, actually it's in this one too, I think. Yeah, it's in this one and this one. So, in the program, I teach you a pyramid mudra, which is basically you put your 5 fingers together, like that, and you hold it down like this at your navel center. And so you hold your hands like that. and you just breathe in and out. And what that's doing is there's energy meridians in each of your fingers, and you're connecting, those correspond to different areas of your brain. So you're really connecting both sides of your brain, all the areas of your brain, when you do this. So that can be very powerful. It really depends on what you want to do. If you want to go for like filling yourself up with energy, then you would do Qigong, which is the next thing I'll talk about. So Qigong is basically you are flowing with the energy. And when you flow with the energy, your mind has no other choice but to surrender and relax and go with the flow. And so that's an active meditation. So you are giving your mind a single thing to focus on, your movements, your hand movements, things like that. And and so that's a form of meditation. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different meditations out there. If you want a single system to use, if you want a single system of meditation to use, then I would say mine is the most powerful. I've learned it from my teacher, and he studied some very secretive, very mystical martial arts and meditations and Taoist stuff, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So it's super powerful. The stuff that I teach is super powerful. So it's and when people try to ask me, to explain what benefits they're going to get out of the meditations and stuff, it's like only you will know that. It's like everybody has something different that they'll get out of their meditations. It's like having your own superpowers. Nobody knows what superpowers you have. Only you can unlock your own superpowers. It's people can tell you what they've experienced, but even that is like not even touching what the actual nature of the energy. So it's like almost like people want me to describe the energy of these practices to them, and it's like I can't, because it's like describing a sunset to a blind person. It's like describing a symphony or an orchestra to a deaf person. They haven't experienced it yet. They haven't experienced it for themselves. So it's really, any kind of verbal explanation I could give you of like the experience of meditation, of the experience of the energy in this practice and this practice, it doesn't do it justice. It doesn't do it justice at all. So it's it's kind of pointless. So I encourage you guys to do the energy work for yourselves and experience it for yourselves. And there's really nothing. There's really, it's a unique experience. So and you're, even if I did explain and describe the energy to you, your different your experience of it is going to be different than mine. So just because we're all unique. So, yeah, that's really all I got for you guys today. So, if you do need a mantra, a ritual, then I would suggest getting the astrology readings. Going to vincent.thunderwizard.com. I have it on sale for $90 there. You can also check out linktree/Gebo the Shaman. And yeah, so I also offer this course. So, Cosmic Qigong is like $100 and some bucks. It's really cheap, but it's super, super affordable if you really want it. Of course, you can. Oh yeah, also all this stuff is available on my Patreon site for like $35 a month. It's really not that much. It's really, if you wanted to get into it, entry level stuff. This is the entry level stuff for $35 a month. It's really not bad. So, I do offer the Cosmic Qigong. You can go to patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman if you want to check that out. And if you're really wanting to step things up a level and step things up a notch and really take your spiritual transformation to the next level, then I would go here. Get the self-transformation challenge. That includes a morning practice, a midday practice, and a nighttime practice. Those practices are super powerful, so I would definitely check those out. Also, we have, maybe if you're in a position where you are sick or ill, I do offer distance energy healing. It heals not only mind, body, and soul. Like it heals like not only your body, your physical body, but also your mind and your emotions and your psychological programming and things like that, your psychology, stuff like that, emotions, stuff like that. So the distance energy healing is super powerful. You can go to linktree/Gebo the Shaman to check that out. I also do support groups, so you can check out support groups and emotional awareness course. You can read about that on my Patreon page, patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. And then of course we have the career coaching and life coaching. So if you're kind of just wandering around life aimlessly with no purpose, no ambition, no drive, just kind of floating around, that's not a good place to be. So you need to discover what your purpose is, what your passion is, what your drives are. And so in the career coaching consultation, I will basically lead you on a guided meditation and walk you through some questions, and together we will discover what your soul desire is, what your path and purpose in this life is. And then we have the Shamanic ritual magic courses. So those go into each level of your psyche and destroy all your psychological blocks, all your unconscious blocks that are preventing you from having the wealth that you want, the health that you want, the happiness, the success, the prosperity, all that stuff. We are, our biggest block is ourselves. We are the only ones that are preventing us from having everything that we want. It's all in our mind. So, taking advantage of those ritual magic courses will unlock your mind. Alright guys, so I guess that's about it for today. I'm tired, so probably just gonna eat and do some qigong and stuff like that. So anyway guys, you can check out all my links down below in the description. You can also check out linktree/Gebo the Shaman, and we will talk to you next time. Alrighty, peace.